back to Maxwell Stars Beer Review. Special guest, Heist Almighty, Heist Almighty's Kitchen. Yo. Oh. Gotta take a look at a beer that was sent to us by your friend Ryan, right?
Yep.
Gotta take a look at Flying Monkeys Netherworld Cascadian Dark Ale, which is a black IPA from Ontario.
Therefore qualifies for IPA night.
Yes! Sweet. This is heating, of course, of voices crying for a dark, roasty thing with lots of West Coast hops and a higher ABV. We summon the Netherworld from chaotic flip side of the brewhouse where hybrid is the norm and nothing is ordinary. Oh, excuse me. Some bashful going up. Hovering in this just this side of evil, in the right hands, our Cascadian Dark Ale is bizarrely nice with its own entrancing mojo. However, watch out for those who refuse to see the darkness. It's from Barrie, Ontario. Ah, Barrie. Cool. I drove through there. Anyway, gonna pop off the cap. Got a nice looking cap on there. It's got a green Flying Monkeys Craft Brewery logo on it. Now, this
Add that to the collection.
Yeah, exactly. Now, this is a beer I haven't really paid too much attention to those reviews. It's like stuff that I can't necessarily get my hands on. But I know I've seen Albino Rhino reviewing these things before, and even wearing a Flying Monkeys t-shirt, because I recognize that logo. It's dark.
It is dark.
It's almost porter-like in appearance. Maybe even stout-like.
It looks like it may be a little too thin to be a porter or a stout.
No, I mean,
as it was
it's not
pouring.
too thin for a porter. Porters are kind of thin sometimes anyway. A stout, yes.
Yeah.
Ruby red appearance.
Some slight red near the bottom, but you can't actually see through.
Yeah, it's not completely opaque. I can see some light getting through the other side, but it's definitely dark and almost opaque. I just see a little bit of ruby. Evil. And there's yeah, it's got like it's a tan, somewhere between tan and brown. Almost a mocha kind of colored head, but not quite.
Mine's died off.
Yeah. It looks like a steamed coffee or something. It looks really nice.
It is a nice looking beer. See if it smells nice. Yep, it does.
Nice mix of roasty malts and a citrus piney smell.
Yeah. This is really what the black IPA style is all about.
Oh. I smell like a roasted coffee. A subtly, like a very faint sweet.
Yep.
Malt.
Flying Monkeys. Flying Monkeys, by their reputation, does some very good work. So I think
I've never had any Flying Monkeys. Have you?
Neither have I. This is my first.
Nice.
But their Smash Bomb Atomic IPA is one of the better IPAs in Canada. So, I mean, their black IPA isn't quite as highly regarded as that, but it's can't be bad.
I've heard a lot of things about, and I'd like to try their Optical Illusion.
Oh yes, that one's also quite well known.
This one here smells really nice, and it's got this nice, kind of like a white grapefruit, like a little bit more of a piney kind of grapefruit.
Yeah.
And that's probably coming from, if they call it Cascadian, they probably use Cascade hops.
One would think.
Yeah, one would think. Draw that kind of conclusion by...
I hadn't thought of that, but that seems obvious now that you mention it.
Really? Anyway, down the hatch.
Elementary. Well, that's interesting.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's got the roasty malt and the hoppiness.
It's like a roasted coffee. It's not quite as bitter as I was expecting.
Well, they got to balance the roasty with the bitter. They can't go crazy.
No, you can't have too much, otherwise it's not going to come off right.
Right.
It's got a roasty, earthy bitter.
I hate to say it, but I think I like this better than the Garrison Black IPA.
Me too. No, I'm going to go with you on that one. It's a little thinner than the Garrison Black IPA.
Body's
but
not
it's better
quite as nice,
balanced.
but the taste is better. And really.
That hop character's got a lot more. That white grapefruit and pine.
Oh, I think the full just kicked in.
Whoa. Well, you're not as drunk as I think I am.
Well, I wasn't 10 minutes ago, but now.
Ooh. What's this one? This is 6% ABV, right?
I think so.
Yeah, 6%. Don't taste any alcohol.
Nope. Not a drop.
That's really nice. Nice and smooth.
Yeah, I like this.
You can sit down and drink a few of those.
Let's sit down.
I mean, it's a little on the thick side.
You want to sit down?
I mean, it's not completely thick, like a little between porter and stout thick, but it's not bad.
No.
It's definitely what I would call a black IPA.
It is a black IPA.
Mm.
I think that they may have actually brewed a black IPA rather than merely taking a strong IPA and a stout and mixing them together and calling it a day.
Oh, you mean like Harrison did? Where they just mixed their Imperial IPA and their stout together?
I'm not pointing fingers.
This is what I would call a true one. The hops really aren't omnipresent as you might think from something calling itself an IPA, and it's not really calling itself an IPA anyway. It's more like BPA, black pale ale.
Hmm.
That makes any sense.
Not really.
And it's nice though. It's a lot like maybe not quite as bitter, but a lot like that Otter Creek black IPA.
One would think that two black IPAs would be similar.
Oh yes. Even though the Garrison wasn't. All right, let's sit down with this one for a bit. Come back with some thoughts. Be right back. And we're back with Flying Monkey's Netherworld Cascadian Dark Ale, black IPA from Barrie, Ontario. So, what did we think about this one?
I liked it.
I'm drunk.
I am drunk. I think we got good and fold.
We got very... Yeah.
We got very fold of a Vash fold, but now we've got Flying Monkeys, which are here to carry us away.
Land of Oz or something like that, I don't know.
I liked it.
I liked it too.
The coffee, roasty malt versus the bitterness from the hops, I think combined quite nicely.
I was kind of hoping for you for a little bit more of a chocolate note, but that's just me. I think basically the thing I got to say for it is that while it's a black IPA, I was hoping for a little bit more hop quotient from it. Maybe a little bit stronger hops. But
it's hard to say where the bitterness comes from the malt and where the bitterness comes from the hops. They kind of blend together.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm picking at straws here. I can't really find too much wrong with this one if you consider it as a black IPA because it's still really good and really nice.
Yeah.
And it's a very good beer.
It's a very good beer.
I think I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. What do you think?
Well, I think I liked it a little better than you, so I'm going to have to go 4 1/4.
4 1/4? Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really tied the room together.
Really tied the room together. Anyway. Man in me will do all nearly any task. Okay. As for compensation.
Just for the record, the Eagles suck. But anyway.
Get over my beach community, Lebowski. Alright.
This is a bizarre tangent we went off on a few minutes ago because we are drunk.
Anyway, what did we think? We thought 4.0 out of 5, 4.25 out of 5. Thanks for watching Maxwell Stars Beer Review, special guest Heist Almighty. Talk to you guys later.